Okay, gold's coming off pretty good. So we do have an interview today, Steve, and Raksha Soni is with us. And last time she was on, crude was trading around 70, 75, and she had a top coming in there, and she was also constructive the dollar, looking for 97 when we were much lower than that. So Raksha, I'm looking forward to talking to you. Thank you for the thoughtful little gift of sweets that you sent me. So it's probably a metaphor for your personality. So looking forward to having another discussion with you about the markets. Raksha and her husband trade together. They have a couple of things that they do together in the trading industry. And welcome back, Raksha.
Hey, hi Dale, how are you?
I'm good. So you're looking at the yen here too, and tell us what your thoughts are in the yen, especially after last week. Was that a signal for you when we cut back through that red line?
No, actually, the person we are just ahead of me, he was talking about yen, so I was just checking about the yen, what's going on in that. I'm not following this at all, but
Okay.
yeah, I can see some downside, some bearish sentiment in this. If I'm not wrong, it might test our last this. Can you see this?
Yes.
111.828. I
Right.
think it can test this level again.
Okay.
As immediate support.
Yeah. What's that level called? How do you come up with those pivot points?
Okay. So I've been reading and updating my trading style and psychology. So I came through this a thing called the buying zone and the selling zone.
Okay.
Okay. So see why this pivot has been. The pivot means at this point, the buyers see at this point, the sellers are in action, right? So they took the market down. So this is the point where buyers and sellers act in a huge volume.
Got it.
Okay. So this point here, it acts as a resistance on 29th of August 2018 precisely.
Mm-hmm.
It has been rejected like once, twice, and thrice.
Right.
Okay, so
we could revisit it again.
Yes, buyers are still in action at this level. They are still taking the sellers are trying to get down below this point, but buyers are still in action and they're taking it up. So, as per trading psychology, the sellers will again try to challenge this level.
Right. They'll try and break down under that level. You know, I see that the highest volume on your chart looks like it happened last week. It's a green. It's green. Does that mean that that was some type of buying climax up there, or what? Any indications from the color of the volume? Does that mean it was an up day, or any significance?
Yeah, green means the buyers were in the higher volume. See, if we see here, it's a doji.
Okay.
Standard the doji. Here, the buyers and sellers are indifferent. They have agreed on single price.
Right.
So what happened here is sellers tried to put the market down till this level, the low of 113.097. But buyers get into the action again and they put it back to the pivot line. The orange line here is the pivot line. Pivot line means here the market is it's acting as a resistance and support on a monthly chart.
Okay.
So
all right. Yeah. So you're kind of winging it in the end because we were talking about it. Last time you made a great call in the dollar. We had a pretty good reversal last week in the dollar. Curious what your thoughts are there.
Yeah, I'll get back.
I see you have it up there. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm sorry if I make any blunders because I've been traveling and I'm not that prepared like I was earlier. So see, here, this is the point which will act as the major resistance and support, 96.98.
Okay.
So as I have already mentioned it, that it has failed to cross the last month's high. This was the last month's high. It failed to cross it properly. The breakout is not that good. And the level is here, 97.87. This is the bearish invalidation point.
Okay.
Means the market is still, the sellers are still in control in this market. So they'll try to put put this market down.
Okay. And it says T1, that's your first target. Looks like it's about 95. So with the market here, you would view any rally back towards 96, 98
Yes.
as a great
Yes.
shorting opportunity with stops over the high.
Yes, it's an old chart. I haven't updated this yet, but
Okay.
when I was trading here, it failed. Then I was on the short side, and my target was this 96.12, and it exactly from this point it has shows us some kind of bounce here. So what I can see is it can again rally back and test this level, the level of 97.10.
Okay. I'd love to see it. I'm all over it, Raksha, if it happens. Maybe next week, because we have a shortened week here. But yeah, that's a great look. Do you have any longer term targets if that next rally fails and we take out 96? It's got to be lower than 95 is what I'm thinking.
If I see on the lower side, just give me a moment, please.
Okay.
Yeah. If I go for the 95.15, the level here, I also see the same downside target. If it fails, if it fails to actually give a good close on this level, we can still see the same. But as far as I know, I can see a retest of this level again.
Okay. You know, your last chart, you pulled it away. I don't know if it was a weekly or a monthly, but based upon what I saw, it looks like this is being viewed in your work as just a correction, a breather in the dollar, because you have much higher targets on the other chart you just showed. I saw a dollar index target. I don't know. What was it? 112?
It was 97, I think, if I am not wrong. I haven't.
Okay.
I'm on another laptop, and all my work is there at my workstation.
Okay.
I'm just far away from that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But if I just go there, see
101.12. That's what I was talking about.
101.12, yes. 101.12 was the higher point, but it didn't cross this line.
Right.
That the sellers, as I said, the sellers are still in action right now. They'll try to put the market down, back down again.
Okay.
So, yeah, if as far as I can see, I still can see downside target only of 95 as far as I can make it out from the chart right now, because it's in a bearish zone right now. At this point which I have marked here, 97.87, it's a bearish invalidation point. So once if this zone is broke out, I can see then 101.12 level again.
Okay. Any other instrument you want to share with us today? And let's not forget to show, if you want to show your website, we could do that today too. Okay, go ahead. Crude. Yeah, that one you nailed. It was the first break from 75 to the mid 60s, and then we had one more push, but that was a great call. It was the first one back there at 75.24. Was, you know, your call for a potential top last time you were with me, and then we pulled back to 64. So, you know, nothing wrong with being right for $10 in crude. And then we had a new high, like a third drive, and now it looks like you're getting a little bit constructive here.
Yes. See, what you were saying, that it tried to make a new high of above 75.24, but it failed. So this, again, as per a trading psychology, which I've been following right now, it's still, again, it's saying that the sellers are not ready to pay more than this level. Okay. So from this point, bang on, it just fell like crazy. In crude, actually, I'm following this since a long time. In crude, if I go down to some smaller level, wait, I'll just show you. I was on the daily chart, I think. Yeah, this level, 2017 high, this level. See, this level, it made the new lows in 2018.
Okay.
This is a new low, which crude has made in this year. So again, on this level, 2017 high and 2018 new low, it gave a bounce back, little bit of bounce back,
Mm-hmm.
just a small retracement. Now I can see a further downside, targets of 55 to 54 level again, first of all. And
Okay.
once the 54 level is once the 54 level is breached, I will see the target of 52 downside.
Okay. And
But
maybe from there, the people that have tried it here, they'll throw up their hands. They won't try it again at 52, the bottom picket.
let's see
Okay.
here, it's 200. It's a confluence of 200 moving average also.
Okay, 52.18. It's on tape, Raksha.
Yes. So
I'm
this
going
is
to
the
tweet it out there when we're at 52.18.
But still this 55.21 is still, it has to break this,
Right.
with a very good solid candle right now. So
Okay.
I'm just waiting for my entry right now. If it is so, then I'll go again. I have already, I short here this at this level 69.
Nice.
I was in, and I just exit here. So I'm just again, if I'm just waiting for any breakout for this, if, because I think it will go down, but you never know. It's the inventories are also about to come, so I'm just waiting for it right now. So how it reacts, let's see about that. But still, I'm on a bearish side right now.
Okay, I see that you have gold up there on the right-hand side of this chart. Do you trade gold much?
Yeah, gold and
Okay.
crude. Yes, gold and crude.
Okay.
Okay, gold. This has been. This has been the immediate resistance. It's a
Right.
weekly chart. Let me come back.
1243 or so, yeah.
Yes, it
Oh,
was the
yeah.
immediate resistance. So
Right.
still it didn't, it's not able to cross this line. See this line.
Yeah.
This again,
Right.
this is, it's a first bearish invalidation point. So once
Okay.
once if this point is breached, then we can see the higher levels of 1265 levels, 1265 and 1263 levels. But I
Okay.
think it won't.
It has to prove itself first, because this is could still be a failing rally. Is it possible? Because I know a lot of people with their view on the dollar, it's hard for them to be bearish gold. Is it possible that the dollar could be weak and the gold not participate?
It will obviously. There is a direct connection between both of them for sure.
Okay.
There's a difference between both of them. So that's why I'm saying I'm just waiting for it. Right now, I'm in not in any kind of trade right now. I'm just waiting for my perfect entry, because each and every point which I am right now, which the charts which I am following,
Yeah.
they are either on some kind of resistance or some kind of support. So I'm just waiting for my breakouts right now. As I said, on oil also I'm waiting for it. And from dollar index, I said, this is also on some, it's also on a support level. So I'm just waiting for a day or so to see how the market is taking us and to which direction.
So were you always that patient?
Sorry, I didn't.
That's one of the hardest things to do is wait. Were you always this patient? And
Yes.
what was it that finally you were always this patient? So it's kind of innate in you to be patient and not being, FOMO. You're not afraid of missing anything, because we miss things all the time. You miss trades, right?
Yes, I miss a lot of trades, especially the intraday. I miss a lot.
That's good, because you know what? I tell people, take the pressure off, write down, I will miss trades every day, but that's okay, because there's always another one.
Yes, of course. You cannot just sit and just keep on regretting for a trade being missed, because there are all the opportunities out. If I keep on sitting like this, oh God, I've just missed an entry. I've just missed an entry here. What will happen is in another chart I'll miss another entry. So there's no point for this.
What a miserable miserable thing it would be. And I'm saying it because I have. I mean, and I know a lot of other people have too. They make themselves, you know what? They're never happy. They have a winning trade, and you know, I still do it. I know pros that still do it. You get out, and then the market keeps going, and you know, you leave money on the table.
Yes.
How do you handle that?
See, what I have a simple strategy that the moment I enter a trade, it's my trade. The moment I exit it, it's not mine at all. I don't have to worry about where is it going.
Right.
I might have some more on the table thing, or
Yeah.
I might be lost or something. Because once, see, technical analysis is something which you predict then when to enter and when to exit, right?
Right.
So I had made a decision that I have to exit at a certain point. That means my trade is it's finished at that point.
Right.
So
And
I
it's
should be
not
happy.
yours. And
Yes,
after
it's
you're
not
out,
mine.
you don't
It's
keep
not
watching it and go, oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, that kind of thing.
yes.
So you know what? You know what you're also good at, Raksha, besides, you know, I'm glad I, you know, kind of turned the conversation around because besides being a good tactician, you have great psychology because trading, 90% of it is in our heads. And the things that you said are definitely teaching tools. It's okay, I missed trades. I'm not going to regret it. And if I leave money on the table, my trade was to exit there. I just let it go. I tell people the most important word as a trader, as an athlete, anything is next.
Yes, exactly. That is the perfect thing to be a good trader. That's what I feel. Because see, if you ask about the missing trade, a very huge trade I have missed at this level of gold, 1296. I was about to short at this level and see the way it went down. So
Right,
I'm just
right,
waiting. I'm waiting for the new entry now. So what next?
right.
So what will be my next point, and what will be my next step to enter a trade, enter a good trade? So
How about the Dow Jones, Raksha? Maybe we'll wrap it with the Dow that's going to come in under tremendous pressure in about 10 minutes. Wondering what
uh,
you're seeing there.
see, no, I am not good at that, but still, I would like to tell you that it's been moving around in between the resistance and support level. See, the
Yeah.
resistance support level. So right now I can see some a very short term target, very short term target of 24856, a
Okay.
very short target of this. It can test this level.
Right.
Nothing much in my plate for Dow Jones because I am
Okay.
not actually following it that
Yeah.
much. I started following it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's going to open underneath that at 24675. So big gap. Going to open 370 lower. So yeah, very tough time for people that didn't learn how to change their mind. You know, someone tweeted yesterday that, you know, sometimes you have to learn lessons and they hurt. And I said, well, how many times do you have to get hit in the head with a ball peen hammer to know it hurts? And you know, things have changed for this bull market, even if it's going to resume at some point. If you don't learn how to change your mind, you won't have any change left. So, is that something that you could be flexible about a market? You don't care if you're bearish or bullish. You just, you know, be willing if you get new information to change your mind, taking it a step further. It's not my style, but do you ever reverse from it being long to being short instead of being long and getting out or being short and getting out to reverse your position? It's a hard thing to do.
Yes, of course, I agree with you in that. See, I always think about one thing that if you're in a market, if you're trading something, the market is not good or bad. A trader is a good or bad person because he has to understand when to stop this, when to reverse this. It's not that easy as people say. Okay, we are entering into a trade. Fine, we're about to get out like a millionaires or billionaires or something. No, it's not
Yeah.
like that. It's a very
Yes.
very big task. It's you have to sit. You have to check your chart. Just don't go under pressure. what the news will be there in the market. Fundamentals will always be there. But I, being a technical person, I always believe in the technical things.
What's your
Because,
view on leverage?
sorry, what? I didn't get
Your
you.
view on leverage. What kind of leverage do you normally use when you're trading?
I use very low leverage. I don't
Okay.
go for the risky ones. No, I don't go for that.
Yeah. I wrote a song about it. You ever hear it?
Yeah, of course, for sure. It would be my pleasure.
Oh, you've heard my song on leverage?
No, I didn't. I would love to.
Oh, use less leverage when you trade the markets. Use wider stops so you don't get picked off. If you don't use less leverage, you might lose your head and your account will be dead. Use less leverage.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. A big round of applause for you.
Well,
I would
Raksha,
love. Can I
uh,
get a copy of it so I can make it my ringtone?
you don't know how many people have had to go to psychiatrists because they can't get it out of their head. They find themselves, humming it during the day. So, really, I really appreciate you coming back and sharing some views. The best way for people to find you, besides your Twitter handle, which is at RAKZ_27. Is that I really recommend following Raksha. That's her handle, and she has Alchemist after that, so she turned lead into gold. And I think that people could learn a lot from you, not just trades, but your psychology in the market. And thanks for sharing some pearls with us today.
So much. And also, you can visit my website. I have been working on that. Also, my husband is being into that.
You want
So,
to show it?
yeah, of course. Wait a minute. I'll just show it.
Sure. So you
It's
got
www.
hubby, we call these honeydews. So you have your husband working on the website while you're out traveling around enjoying yourself.
No, no, no. We both are traveling.
Okay. All right.
Whatever we do it together.
Okay.
And
All
this is
right.
our website, waver.com. You can just come and visit us, and there are a lot of information about this, and also how to get connected with us. This is for our pro members,
Okay.
and like it's a trade journal and membership and market views and everything is there. You can just come visit here and just check, and if you're interested to get to connect with us, you can connect with us either on this or through our website also. So it is like nifty levels
Yeah.
and crude and all. We keep on posting about this.
Okay. Well,
This is
there's
a
a
web.
good resource for everyone watching, hearing us today live, and that sees the video down the road. Thank you so much, Raksha Soni, for
So
edifying the
much.
FACE community today. I wish you and yours a happy holiday season.
Thank you so much, and wish you the same.
Thank you, my trading warrior sister. Okay, that's a wrap for us today, everyone. Good hunting the rest of the day, and we'll see everyone to wrap the week up here in FACE tomorrow. Remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. See everyone on Wednesday. Thank you again, Raksha.
Thanks, Dave. Have a great day. Bye.